I just want to do a call out for volunteers. If you don't know, volunteers are the lifeline for real progressive campaigns, but also for Wolf-PAC. But I also want to get you guys involved in unique, different ways. Wolf-PAC's doing a great job of this, but I want to do it at TYT and Rebel headquarters as well. So for example, the other day, someone tweeted in, these Just Democrats, they're kind of like our Avengers. You got Mighty Mary Wilson, you have Giant Slayer Rick Trevino, you have the Liberty Bell, that's Adrian Bell out of Texas, and I sometimes call Allison Hartson General Hartson, and the list goes on, right? And they are our heroes in a sense. They're not taking any corporate PAC money. A lot of them are not taking any salaries. It's unbelievable the stuff that they're going through. But anyway, for you guys, for the creative folks out there, I thought, well, wouldn't it be cool if there were, for example, people who drew cartoons of them and made them into actual comic book kind of characters? Now, I don't know how to do that, but if you guys can help do that, that'd be amazing. So if you're interested in that or in other ways that you can help, email us at rebelhq@tytnetwork.com. That's rebelhq@tytnetwork.com. We also take suggestions on guests and topics at that email as well. But in this case, I want you guys, and if you want to just start doing it and make, if you've seen the interviews with the Liberty Bell and Mighty Mary Wilson, et cetera, and you want to just make them and send them, great. And we'll of course give you credit for your work. Otherwise, just email us and let us know, and we'd love to just check it out. I'm not saying we're going to use it. Of course, we have to take a look at it, but I just wanted to make sure that we were all participating. So thank you for doing that. And if you want to help the candidates, the one that I've been talking about the most, she just did a devastating ad against Dianne Feinstein, that's Allison Hartson. And what we're trying to do is get 2,000 volunteers for her campaign. Partly, of course, to help Allison, who's a real progressive against a deeply conservative Dianne Feinstein, but also to prove that volunteers can beat corporate money. And I guarantee you that if you're part of that victory, you will feel amazing, that you will have made that happen and you will have defeated corporate Goliath. So AllisonHartson.com/now. To go volunteer. We'll have all these links below, of course, as always. But just click on AllisonHartson.com/now to become a volunteer. If we can get to 2,000 volunteers, we're going to beat them, and we're going to prove that there's a different way that you could actually engage and excite the voters and reclaim our democracy. And finally, to the guys who started this volunteer movement in a lot of ways, 33,000 volunteers have gone through Wolf-PAC. Wolf-PAC.com/states, and it's states because you got to pick your state and then you become a volunteer. And a lot of people started as volunteers and moved on up and eventually got hired. Look, eventually, guys, for these progressive campaigns, we need field directors, we need campaign managers, we need communications people. And the way to do that is you go volunteers on those campaigns, or you volunteer at Wolf-PAC, and next thing you know, you move up. In fact, you know who was a volunteer at Wolf-PAC? Allison Hartson. And now she's a progressive Senate candidate who outraised Dianne Feinstein and another guy in the race combined in the last quarter with small donors. And she's got 1,400 volunteers now. So you could be like Allison as well. Let's get in the game. Whichever group you're most animated by, join now. And I want to have you guys participate in Rebel headquarters as much as possible as well. So thank you.